I don't know what to tell you guys to start following your plan, to actually take this stuff seriously, but after watching this video, I want everyone who's watching to comment in the comment section which date it is today, and I want them to follow their plan for 2 weeks. Please do this, guys, just this once. Follow your plan strictly for 2 weeks, and in 2 weeks time I want you to comment down below the result and how your mindset changed. I don't care about if you made profits by following your plan those 2 months. I just want you to comment down below. No, not 2 months, 2 weeks. Comment down below again then what changed in your mindset, because I've been struggling for this as well. Like, I'm basically the definition of not following your plan when you're supposed to. Obviously not on my big funnel accounts and that stuff, but always on challenge, like always doing some challenge, trying to be smarter than my plan or the markets. And it was so hard for me to do this, to get over this barrier, but you just have to do it. Like, it's never going to become easier. You just have to do it. Just 2 weeks, follow your plan, because you're not going to miss out on anything in 2 weeks either, because people are afraid to miss out on stuff. You're not going to miss out on anything in these 2 weeks. Ask yourself, what has not following your plan, where has that gotten you for the last months? Please just take this challenge. Please, just this once. I'm trying to help you guys. And the reason why is because I want everyone else to win as well in trading. Like, I want people to kind of understand that it's not about being profitable. It's not about the end result. It's just about taking the right steps and being proud of yourself and doing what you're supposed to. That's the thing trading teaches you. You will never become profitable until you understand basically that there is no end destination and there is no point. Like, you have to humble yourself, and you have to get to that point where you can prove to yourself first that you are disciplined, at that you're never going to chase the market again. And you guys are capable of doing this, and I want everyone here in this community, I want to create a community where I help people, not just being some guy who just makes videos, but I want to engage people and I want to try to help people. So why does it work when you backtest but not in live trading? It works when you backtest because you use a different kind of, like, a different area of your brain than when you're trading live. You're not using the same part of your brain. That's why it doesn't work live. It's not because you lack discipline. It's because you lose the sense of what worked in backtesting, because it's not the same part of your brain that's responsible for your live trading. So that's why it doesn't work. And how do you stop this from happening? Like, I can show you guys so many strategies, and I cover all of this in my Discord as well, which is linked in the bio, where I go over my strategies. But the thing is, strategies in itself, like, a strict strategy in itself doesn't work, because market conditions are always changing, and like, the best traders have certain rules, but there is no strategy that works in the long run. I've had so many strategies, they worked, they made me a lot of profit, and then gone, and then they don't work anymore. So you have to understand that when you're backtesting and everything is going well, like, people go through this cycle of they gather some new trading knowledge and they backtest that knowledge and they get good results, and your brain releases a bit of dopamine and some expectations. Then this thought always comes: what if I go in and do this live? You start to think about the profits. That's when you lose. That's when you lose. Because the part of your brain that got you to this point where you actually know what the fuck you're doing in the market, that's not Like the other part of your brain just certainly takes over and is like, let's go. And you know why? Trading live is not the same, because you get in this fight or flight mode, and at that point you're not able to think clearly. You're just not. So you've probably back tested, and that's good. That shows you the first important step, and that's that your strategy works. That's good, because if it doesn't even work in back testing, there is no point in trying live. Then, my friend, you don't go in and try to do this live, because you haven't done it live yet, right? Backtesting is like practicing something in slow motion. Trading live is doing it fast motion. Trading with an account as well is like doing it in fast motion with consequences. Your problem solving brain is going to completely shut off, and you're not going to be in a problem solving mode. You're going to be in a survival mode. That's two completely different parts of your brain. That's why when your strategy works, or when whatever you're doing works in backtesting, then you go in live and you execute it on a demo account, right? That's the next step, because it's more difficult to do it live on a demo account than to backtest. But that's the next step. And then you can start doing it on a smaller account live and prove to yourself that you know what you're doing there. And then you can do it in larger accounts. But you have to build up that confidence. It's like people who do steroids and like their muscles suddenly blow up, but the rest of their body hasn't been able to adapt or build in the same pace. So they're going to have some injuries. Like, it goes too fast, like one thing goes too fast. And that's the same with yourself as well. Like, you're not used to getting in flow, getting in sync, and you have to know how it's going to feel when you do this stuff live. And you don't know, because of a new strategy and all of that stuff. So, and this comes back to the cycle again, which is you go in, you do it live, and you get completely destroyed by the market. And that is the point where that strategy is dead. It doesn't work anymore, because now your brain is basically associating that strategy with some kind of trauma, and that's never going to work again. And all the work you did was wasted, and your strategy is gone. Because then when you try to backtest it, it doesn't work anymore, and you're like, it didn't work out, like I should have known this. But it worked. That's the thing, it worked out, but then you screwed everything up. So instead of going in slow and doing it live, you create a new pattern. You create a new pattern in your brain associated with that strategy, with trauma, with loss of financial gains, loss of resources, and it's never going to work again, because your brain is going to reject that. Then your survival brain is going to jump in, even in backtesting, and tell you like, this doesn't work. And you're going to believe it, because you don't trade the market objectively. You trade the market based on yourself. The market is a mirror of you. So what I want you to do is, when you go in and backtest that new strategy, then you go in and do it live without proper risk, with just doing it demo. I know this stuff is so boring. I know it's so boring. I know. Like, it gives you zero dopamine. But the thing is, that's what it takes to become profitable in trading. Because in order to become profitable, you have to first be okay with just detaching. That means you go into the market and you don't feel any stress. You don't feel any emotions. You just prove to yourself that you can sit 1 month straight and trade this new strategy in demo account, and then you don't make any profits from it, and you can continue with your day, your week, your month, whatever, And the thing is, this is going to feel really frustrating at first, but then you will realize one secret about your mindset, about this whole industry, about this whole game, that I don't want to explain it to you now. You have to realize this for yourself, but once you will realize this mindset shift, you will never take a revenge trade again. You will never blow your account stupidly again. You will never look at the market the same way again. I don't want to spoil this mindset shift for you, but just try this out for 2 weeks to follow your plan strict, and you just have to convince yourself that you're not going to trade outside of your plan. If you're able to do this, you will know what I'm talking about. And if you still want to know what that mindset shift is exactly after those 2 weeks, just comment down below and I'll reveal it to you. But I don't want to reveal this stuff to people who don't put in the necessary steps. This is just for people who actually, and the thing is, even if I tell you, it doesn't matter, because you have to feel it yourself. I can't just tell you, you have to experience this emotion yourself. And when you do this, not just in trading, but this is going to make you unstoppable in life as well. The lessons the market is going to teach you are much more valuable than any profits it could give you. The market isn't actually, think about in life as well, all the systems, all the safety nets, all the, everything is kind of not that hard as trading. Trading is probably one of the most difficult skills you will do in your life. But that in itself is so valuable, because when was the last time you really tested yourself and really put a challenge in front of yourself? Almost never. So when you, I don't want to say get to the other side of this, because there is no other side, it's just a journey. You will realize that trading the markets actually teaches you so much and makes you so much smarter and better equipped for life. But that's enough yap session today. Please take the challenge, or don't, that's up to you. Comment down below, and I really want you guys to win. I'll answer your questions, I'll try to help you. I'm going to make more videos where I actually cover strategies, because strategies like trading profitably isn't that hard. I can teach you this stuff all day, but if you don't work on this stuff, there is no point. You're always going to lose. So good luck, stay safe, and I'll see you soon.